case now. And it's sure to be made out to be the murderer. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna put a save real quick, because I really don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm worried. Okay? Okay. You have the right to... If you have any more evidence, present it now. And if you conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries. What do I do now? I better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make a wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? One that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall? Oh, man. You know what? Screw it. I'm protecting Emma. I'm protecting Emma from this all-inclusively in the end. So you know what? Screw it. I'm willing to go to jail. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. What? You lie! Chief Kieran? You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence. No. I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together. Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. What are you talking about, Chief Cat? Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? Looks like part of it's cut for some reason. You mean you had this in your safe? What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence? This is gonna be the biggest scandal in history of the police department. Okay. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto. Well, I can't just let you pin me out as a murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What? You mean you admit it? Okay. I was the first person to arrive at the scene of the crime that day, when it occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana. So you really were manipulating her? I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister, that she saw the scene, then she would ask for my aid. So you assisted Miss Scow. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip into the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dog convicted. When I tampered with the crime scene, I had 2 pieces of evidence. Why are you telling this? This was before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you. 2 pieces of evidence. You mean those items in your safe? But why? For insurance. Of course. Insurance. I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that the girl committed. You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence? What do you take me for, a fool? I didn't make the police chief by dumb luck. See this jar fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood of all the pieces. But you fabricated all the evidence. What's to say you didn't fabricate the message in the jar too? Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Come on, Righto. Cough it up already. I know you have it. Damn it. What are you waiting for, Wright? So you admit it then. You can't? That you were hiding the cloth you cut from the victim's vest on your safe. Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that, being the chief and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. Well, Mr. Wright,
What did you say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present.
False move, Rido. You shouldn't have sworn it then before it was too late. It's been a long battle, but the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory's mine. No fun. We'll show the evidence then. Your Honor, I do have the evidence to present now.
Alright, then let's see the conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered...
Oh, dang it, why do I keep pressing A there? Alright, here we go. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut this piece of the victim's vest. Oh yes, at last you brought it into the open.
There's a handprint on this piece of cloth.
Oh wait a minute, yeah. If his fingerprint should be on it too, if that's the case. Your Honor, the prosecution requests that immediately be sent to the lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather. There must be a strong impact for it to have left clarity.
You mean?
It could not have been forged. It must be authentic and conclusive evidence. Oh, you're as slow to the uptake as ever, Worthy. What? Think about it. Rido had it all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? I mean, you already knew. You know whose fingerprints are on that.
Mr. Wright, do you really know? Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they?
Very well. I'll tell you. It should be okay now.
What do you mean it's okay? What are you planning? Nick? Nick, seriously! What are you planning? Oh, we have no choice but to tell the truth, but okay, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. Emma Sky! What? They're mine!
Sorry, Emma.
But why? Why didn't you tell me?
You're really something, Rido. You knew this girl did it all along, and you still tried to pin the murder on me.
So it's true, tragic but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death. How could you, you monster? Miss Sky? You know whose fingerprints were all along, yet you... acted like she really didn't.
Miss Sky? It's not over yet. What? I said the trial isn't over yet. Huh? I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, but your career, too. Yeah, what do you have planned, Nick? I really have no clue what you're doing here. You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense. I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy. Oh. He's incriminating himself because he's had it hidden for years. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer? Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up. One little thing. Little tiny itty-bitty thing. Oh? And what's that? Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall?
What?
Chief Kent, you're absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask?
It was Emma Sky, wasn't it?
I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
Oh, because you pushed him in the back. That's what it is.
What is this full blathering about? I'm talking about the contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is.
Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth, what could it possibly contradict?
Chief Kent, your tyrannical ends here. Your tyrannical array ends here. You hold the piece of evidence that contradicts the cloth.
Would it be the
Is it actually the pic? Wait, hang on. No, it's not the picture, but would it be the evidence list? Alright, let's try that one. How? It's fun watching you squirm, Rido.
This piece of evidence does indeed seem to contradict something.
Okay, that wasn't it. Shit. Okay. What am I doing? Cut from after death, then something's definitely not right about it. It's too late to turn back now! Alright, you know, let's just save real quick. I really don't know. Alright, behold the piece of evidence that contradicts the cloth. Is it actually just the... Is it actually just the picture? Is it really just the picture? Because, like... The cloth isn't bloody, so... Yeah, let's try that. What exactly is this supposed to be? This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a look at it. Oh yeah! He didn't know about that. See where the piece of his vest is cut out?
Yes! Your shirt's showing underneath. Hard to make out with all the blood on the vest, though.
Exactly my point. His chest was soaked in blood. That's only natural. His lungs were no doubt punctured and blood poured out of his mouth.
How about that piece of cloth? No blood whatsoever. No blood.
Ah! Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on the cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at the time. No, that's nonsense. Now then, Chief Gant.
Let me ask you something.
Why did your voice get really deep?
Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when
He saw the side when he was shoved aside. What's going on with her voice? He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. If so, then tell me.
Who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky
Picked up the unconscious prosecutor
and impaled him on the armor sword?
It makes it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death. Said person proceeded to write her name on a jar with the victim's blood. A jar they took and broke on purpose to leave behind a clue. And make Alana believe her sister did it. Remember what you admitted only moments ago.
That you personally cut out the bloodless piece of the victim's vest.
Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer, you bitch!
Bitch!
It's finally over.
It's finally over. We did it, Nick.
Huh? I was close, Rido. You almost had me. Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. But you'll have to. I refute your allegations.
What do you mean by refute his allegations?
You see, the piece of cloth is illegal evidence.
Is it now?
Is it now?
Porter, Order! What is this nonsense?
Legal evidence cannot be used to convict the suspect. Remember, Reggie? Earlier, Wright here concealed a piece of cloth. So then what's your excuse, Wright? You have some conclusive evidence, don't you? Your Honor? I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time.
Well, that's true. The Vince did refuse to present the evidence.
At that moment, the piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence.
But that's not fair!
Did you think it best to bash me in court? It looks like last on you, son.
I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth.
True. Legal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal.
Well, Mr. Wright?
It seems at last. The time for me to reveal my final plan has finally come.
What is your plan, Nick? I don't know what he's planning. I want it to be over. I need it to be over. That you purposely and legally concealed evidence. Hang on. It's finally over. To be fair, actually, if you check his words, he technically did not, so
Maybe. I admit, I refused to present it at one point. So the evidence is legal.
no, it isn't, Mr. Gant.
Why does your voice keep doing that? You're freaking me out. It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
There are certain procedures involved when presenting the evidence. Why do you don't listen to his lies? His voice is fluctuating. He's possessed. He's a madman. He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe. There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. The madness in your head. I see no fluctuation in his voice. He's just speaking calmly. Is this evidence legal or not?
Very well, let us settle this once and for all. Earlier you refused to present the evidence. Can you prove your conduct was not a violation? Do so now.
Hang on. Been shown without the approval of proof. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant. Oh, that's why. Yep.
Roll 2.
Shazam! This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed. MSK's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. Stop doing that with your voice! However, at this point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. Stop it! Stop it! You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. Well done! No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the department. I found this piece of evidence myself, inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case and the trial. And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove its relevance. Between the cloth and the SL9 incident... What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at the picture and... Sorry, but can you recall when that picture was presented? No, we can't, really. What?
It was shown only a few moments ago. Oh, damn! Oh, damn! Oh, man, you're fucked.
No.
He's right. He's right. Absolutely right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of glass was still meaningless.
The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant.
Here's a certain dust to a certain truth.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut the piece of the victim's vest.
Yes. No!
It was then that you approved of this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, Chief of Police, personally approved of this cloth.
The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall on his final moments. In other words, the real murderer, and there's only one person who that could be, is Damon Gant. The killer was you.
No.
I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum. For 2 years he's been snooping around the apartment trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day and he insisted on hounding me.
Well, the crime wasn't exactly petty.
He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Starr, then convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right.
If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find the truth. Please, you gotta help me, brother.
Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit.
He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence.
Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decided to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman?
Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered.
He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence, he said,
It's not too late. I'm gonna hand this over to Marshall.
well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. Had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it, that accursed knife. Why'd you admit? I just couldn't pull it out.
Doing so will only lead to more blood, making it clear, near impossible to hide your crime.
Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake. The bloody handprints. Detective Gumshoe's locker. I used to be known as the crime computer, but everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it.
You put the body in my car.
Sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body.
In my car.
I broke the trunk, but what's the big deal?
It was my trunk and my car, you prick.
You'll make a lot more than us detectives ever will.
They almost pinned the damn crime on me. I still have yet to get my fucking car back, you assbag!
Leaving the prosecution's car aside, how? Could you get Miss Sky involved in all this? Well, she'd much lose as I did if it came out.
So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker.
I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have time to pick and choose what to take. So,
You left the jaw fragment and the jaw fragments and the glove.
yeah. It looks better off. Looks like I was better off being an investigator than a commuter of crimes. They did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay.
This evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that.
Tell me, Worthy. Why do you stand in court? You're despised criminals. I can feel it. You and me. We're not so different, after all. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what really takes to bring them all down once you try to go it alone. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Aji,
What?
looks like we'll have to cancel the lunch date. Sorry, old friend.
I'm not your friend, pal. I knew you as you used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator, an example of others on the force.
Somehow it feels like he's phoning this in, Nick. Yeah, it kinda is.
Sorry to learn that you are no longer that person.
Those days are gone, Aji. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Rhino here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of new beginnings. He was later found hung in his jail cell. No one... Tampered evidence aside. There are two things I want you to understand. Yes. First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky? You no longer have any reason to keep silent. You're right. When this trial's over, I will tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years. From the time I had Gant's help, he forged evidence, up until today.
So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. My, what high standards you have for a rookie. Huh? We call a rookie. I'm pretty professional at this point already. I can see why Mia thought highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you might just make it to the top. To the top, I guess. Tepindes. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. Miss Sky? And you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'll send you the bill to my car. If he's not doing it, you are.
You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
Yes. Again, public transportation has been a bitch. I mean, what's really crazy is that I think I saw the cycle of life happen. I saw a baby being made. I saw a baby being born. I saw a baby go to school. I saw his first date. I saw a marriage. Hell, I even saw a divorce. A second marriage. Witnessing of a grandchild. And then a death. It's pretty fucked up. Again, the bill for my car will come later. But it was nothing, I guess.
Liar!
I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop it! I only did my job.
In light of this case, it seems as good a self-examination is in order for all of us. Miss Guy? Yes, Your Honor. You're innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date. Yes, I understand, Your Honor. Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling? It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains. Well, that's good. All's well that ends well. Well, this trial's gone on far too long already. Yeah, like about a month or two. No, probably 3 at this point. Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, not guilty for the first time in forever. Yeah! Bring out the confetti! We did good! As all, court is adjourned. I've got a massive chubby that I need to get rid of that's been bugging me for months. Now get the hell out of here. Oh shit, he's starting already. Yeah! Oh. Well, at long last, it's finally over, right, Nick?
Emma? My long face! I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook. At least she wasn't convicted of murder she didn't commit.
Oh, that's not it! Just now after the trial ended.
I can see why Mia Fey thought highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. Right? And you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as over the past few days. Oh, just because she didn't get mentioned?
You know, I did my best too, but Nana didn't say a single word to me.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Yeah, you're not. Guess I am. I'll come back later. Dick, no, don't go. Ah, there he goes. What is it? Please, Gumshoe, come back. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a detective run all around the city while on duty. And on top of it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding.
Are you here because of my sister again?
Nope. Not this time. I came today because of, your pal. You, pal.
Me?
That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. Yay, he brought her.
No.
Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Well, I'll tell if you won't.
Fuck if I won't.
Hell no, I won't. Wait, what? Why did you ask me twice?
Emma, I owe you an apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. That day 2 years ago. Was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped in this mess. Sis! I asked Ken to help cover the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now, I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day, for the worst. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. Or scared how you'd react if you knew.
But sis, you were only doing it for me.
No. Huh? I turned my back on you that day, hiding what I believed in the truth. I was deceiving you.
Sis!
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize. Emma, I'm so sorry.
But sis, you didn't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy?
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew one day you'd come back. And now you have.
Oh, Emma. Yay! Sisters embrace.
No one could change the past. No, they can't, Nick. The only thing we can do is strive to make up from our mistakes.
So many mistakes were made during this.
Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in doing so, we can find a way back to our rightful place.
Ain't that right, Nick? Ain't that right?
And it is from there that we can move on toward a brighter future.
Like I said, Nick, we decide how this story ends.
At least that's what I felt watching these two sisters make up.
Mr. Wright, Gumshoe,
Me?
thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet up again someday. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth?
Stop hiding and come over here.
Wasn't hiding. You're just taller than me.
Where was he hiding?
I just came to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Right, well, I'll be going now. Again. The bill for my car. The bill for my car.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened.
I don't. But I blame you for my car.
You were the ones who acted corruptly, not you.
It's too late for me.
Huh?
No matter what anyone may say, I do have to do that. I can't correct my mistakes.
No, you're not quitting, Miles. Please don't tell me you're quitting.
I don't have trust in myself anymore. That was right.
They're despised criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day, you'll understand. Now believe me, you will understand. You're just one man. You'll see what really takes to bring him down once you try and go alone.
I don't despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. It's scary. But I've known that to be true for quite some time now.
But Edgeworth,
Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to prove something that Chief Dad did. Or that Auburn Kaiser. But that terrifies me. That's why I can't continue as a prosecutor.
what?
Don't you understand? Damon Ganton and your mentor, Manfred von Karma, were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake.
And that was?
You said in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone.
Huh.
We're working together with Mr. Wright. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, yeah. What is this, pop quiz?
Come on, Mr. Wright, show him what Lena's talking about.
Evidence, huh? Something that neither Edgeworth and I have been able to find on our own.
Okay.
Something we didn't find on our own. Let's see.
I think everything, honestly. What do we do when we have all this insurance? What do we do when we got it all today? A thing of crime that we do now. What do we have to this? A statement now.
Bam.
That might mean something to you. But I don't see what it has to do with our partnership.
Huh? Mr. Wright, it seems that you still have a lot to learn as well. I guess it wasn't the right piece of evidence.
It's time for me to go.
Oh, I swear to God, if this makes me lose the game because of that.
You'll excuse me. There's still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor.
Edgeworth, what will you do now?
Well,
Whatever you do, just remember, you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end,
It's up to you.
yeah, I know. It seems I owe you my thanks here, Mr. Wright. But what I face now is my problem.
Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court.
Farewell, my friend. Abigail. Abigail.
There I go, see you again. I better get going too.
Okay, I'll be by to visit you soon.
Seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do.
Here's a little something for you. Scientific investigation. Aww. Scientific investigation.
It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well.
Thank you, sis. I will.
And so, another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, I think it's time I started a new journey of my own. A journey to rediscover myself. I must wander. Well, don't go trekking off just yet, pal. Huh? What is it, detective? There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this. But, yeah, you said it was okay. Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks in the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe the guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Huh?
Wait a golden detective, I didn't know you had a wild side.
Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Wright here's the one who will be footing the bill. Huh? Huh? What do you think I could have... What? You think I could afford that with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Huh? Huh? Anthony, what am I gonna do about this? Where are you to go?
Oh, Mr. Wright, you're the best.
Wait, what's going on? Dude? No! Why is it? I suddenly feel like I want to scream. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all go pay it off together?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys, let's go. Oh, and here it is, the credits. For real this time. Nick, you can... Oh, I arranged for a friend of mine in Europe to take care of Emma. I hope she'll be pleased to stand in her top corner. Oh, yeah, science. As for me, the affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. I'll still manage to find my way back in the field somehow. Then, I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. That's good. That's good for her. Okay, maybe now I can finally get started on my summary about this. Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. There's probably a lot more little things here and there to do for things on me for you. Bam.
Yikes! I thought I was a goner for a moment there in the end. They overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalized you any more, it'd be worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said. Just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easily.
Well, good. Dick's job is safe. So that means we didn't have to pay too much for everything in the end. Ogiwara Koichiro, Hirochika Nagi, Kota Fuchimachi, Takanori Ishikawa. Ah, crap, it's Meekins. My new mission is to guard the main entrance to take care of Billy. I can't believe the no security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me. I'll show them, though. Someday I'm gonna be a detective. Yes, sir. And I can be just like that Dick Gumshoe. No, you can't, pal. No, you can't. No one can be Dick Gumshoe. Only Dick Gumshoe can be Dick Gumshoe. No one's a bigger dick than Dick. Meekins. I'm gonna kill you, Meekins. I didn't do it this game, but there's always the next game, possibly. Or the game after that. Or the game after that. Or the live action. Or the... Well, looks like Meekins is safe. That's good to know. Meekins is safe. But for how long? Kind of sucks that that thing kind of died down like that. Oh yeah, I forgot Marshall's in prison too. What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a shave? The star managed to sneak this in for me. She's seen one of the cars, it seems. Well, cowboy, looks like what you did. Gave me a Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? Oh, Billy's the cactus. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess. I can't believe he got a knife. That is not legal. Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. Please never come near me again. I'll put my new meal on the menu, the right line. The top layer tastes a bit bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer is as sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme, the hot sell around the exam time. Just make sure not to eat it backwards. I don't want it. We don't want it. Well, Nick doesn't want it. I kind of abandoned him. It's kind of nice not to be occupying the headspace anymore. It's nice to kind of be my own person again. I'll never forget what that young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see what was his name again? Mr. Left? Anyway, he said he's been doing something for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I better be... Huh? Oh no! I brought my gavel! Sorry, gotta go! There's so much jizz behind that stand. Good to know that everything's all good in the end. Neil Patrick Harris, O'Reilly, Steve Anderson, Yoko Mudo. All in all, it's been a crazy... Hey, it's Maya! Ha! Nothing soothes all like cold air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium. Mystic Maya, afternoon training's about to begin. Coming. Well, see you around, Nick. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting to see Maya there. He's very quiet in these bits, which is completely okay in the long run of things.
because he's got to think for himself for a bit before him and I join hands together in for the next one. I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be a long-ass time from now.
Oh crap, it's you, the bellboy. Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you tea. I still don't remember his name. What's going on?
Resignation letter. What is going on? You know, for all I know, Nick and Miles could probably be going off on a surprise drive, or a driver's high type of thing.
Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe.
Kind of weird that we're on a train station.
Thank you, Mr. Wright, for everything. A little sad, but still, it'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book.
Is there a picture of her in there? There probably is a picture of her sister in there. Oh, shit. Okay. Bam. Huh? What's in the... Aw. Aw, that's sweet. That's so cute. I really wish there was a thing with Maya and Mia like that. I really do. That's sweet. Capcom. Well, hey everybody, it's been fun. I'm down, and we'll see you at the next tower, I guess. I don't know how long it's been since we last met, but stay tuned for when we decide to do the next one in Season 2. Come back, Anthony. I miss you.